Are you an owner of a business or a manager of people and you're struggling to get the best out of your team? Well, I come across this question quite a lot when I deal with business owner clients. And really, it comes down to kind of two main reasons as to why they're not getting the most out of their team. One is that they're not having the necessary one-to-one sessions with the team. And that's because of a whole bag of excuses which are rubbish, really, if you allow me to be blunt. But it's also because they don't know what to talk about within these sessions, because there is no real level of measurement or accountability to gauge people's performance. So kind of when I kind of talk to people about, well, what KPIs have you set for the business? What KPIs have been cascaded through to the team members within the business? And I get a blank stare. Well, how on earth are you meant to get the most out of people if they haven't a clue what it is that you're trying to achieve or what you want them to achieve in their specific role? So I can cover one-to-ones and how to have effective one-to-ones in a separate video. I wanted to use this time just to talk about KPIs, or key performance indicators. But I wanted to almost take a little step back to say, how do we actually just get people to understand what it is that we're trying to achieve and how things then fit into the kind of the bigger plan, so to speak. And I want to introduce you to just three terms, that's all, three terms that if you can understand those things, then you've got a really good chance of actually putting in place your very own performance measurements. And the best way I can describe this is through the example of if you wanted to lose weight. Right? So this isn't a snowman, it's a person who's overweight and who has a desire to be thinner and more muscular. So kind of the first of the three phrases or terms that I want to introduce you to is performance objective, or PO. And a performance objective is quite simply, that is the end goal that you want to achieve. So if we take this example, this person here wants to weigh 12 stone by the 31st of December. That would be the performance objective. Then what we've got the next term that you need to be kind of familiar with is the key performance indicator, or KPI. Now a KPI is the activity or activities that are required to move us closer towards our goal, our performance objective. So in this instance of the guy who wants to go from here to here, the two main activities, and there are a number that could be done, but the two main activities which are going to be indicators of the performance for the future are quite simply this: how many times have you exercised, or visits to the gym, let's call it that, and what has been your calorie intake on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. So number of gym visits and calorie intake would be two really good things to focus in on a daily, weekly, monthly basis to give an indication of how things are tracking. And then the third and final term I'd introduce you to is the KPR, which is the key performance result. And quite simply what this is just almost the milestones on the way to the performance objective. So again, this is the equivalent of this guy here at the end of every week actually standing on the scales and actually seeing how he's weighing in comparison to what he weighed at the start and on the journey towards achieving the ultimate goal, which is to obviously weigh 12 stone by the 31st of December. So that's it really. If you can get your head around being clear around what the ultimate objective is, what the activities are that are required to get to that objective in the long term, and then the key performance results or milestones that you're looking to be at on the journey towards the end goal. That's the concept of how do we actually put down effective performance measures. Now, in the the blog and the downloadable tool as part of kind of this blog that's probably around this video, then there's a bit more detail and a bit more business specific examples as to kind of what PO, KPI and KPR might look like. But if you've got any further questions, then get in touch. We'd be delighted to kind of talk to you about how we could implement some really effective performance measures for your business.